It was August 1979. 3 years since I'd left the group while living in Asia, and 2 since my return home to Canada. Dylan's song sent me right back to the moment I first learned that scripture from a Jesus-freak street preacher. As he showed me those words from his pocket Bible, he pointed to the pulp and paper mill in the distance where my father worked, explaining that the factory represented mammon, a biblical term for money, material possessions, and related greediness. I was an impressionable, immature 16-year-old in grade 11, worried about my future and the lack of options the small forest industry mill town held for me. Then, that stranger appeared and offered me an alternative way of life. My father, maternal grandfather, and uncles all worked in the logging industry, either in the woods harvesting the trees or in the mills that processed the logs into lumber or paper. Even my mom worked in a plywood mill until she became pregnant with me. So, as I grew up, it seemed to me that there was an unexpressed expectation that I would wear the same working-class boots that most in my family and community did. As a teen, I dreaded the thought of following in my father's footsteps in the factory, becoming merely a cog in the machine. It was not a life I wanted. But I had no guidance from reliable mentors showing me other possibilities. I felt trapped in that town. So when that evangelist offered me a way out of the valley into what I thought would be a life of freedom, I grabbed the chance to escape. Within weeks, I would become a cog of a different sort, a child of God, but still controlled by the machinations of others. Biblical truth did not set me free, as promised. Instead, I became a prisoner of Christian dogma, bound by spiritual chains.